So, had a couple of interesting days on the average man to Ironman journey. On Friday, I went to get the results and had my first session with Carlisle at Prohab on Harley Street. Really interesting. A lot of work to do still. Seems to be a recurring theme that Alex needs to do a lot of work. So, as I said last time, I got a bit of left side lack of movement. So did a little bit of manipulation there, cracked my back again, started stretching out the left arm, left shoulder area. Did some work on my left hip. Felt like the joint was kind of stuck. Didn't have a full range of motion, so he sort of moved it, and it's now back again. Got up, made me walk around, and it kind of felt like my leg was going to fall off because it was, oh hello, I've actually got some movement here. This is so very strange, but also really good. It looks like there's quite a lot of work on the kind of stability of joints that I need to do, kind of around the core, around kind of, I say the core, it's full body really. It's like from top to bottom. There's lots of work to be done there. But he sent me off with some exercises. Have to do them twice a day. Some kind of plank style ones that are there. And some which are very much like Gary at AIM with the kind of I don't know, call it like dynamic stretching, I suppose. It's lots of different movements into different positions to create stability and strength. So I'm chuffed with that. So that's really cool. And then today I went back up to the University of Hertfordshire as part of the research project for week or month 0 testing. A lot harder than last time. So got there at 11 o'clock this morning. So left home at kind of 9:45, 9:30, and started with an ECG test. Checked my heart. Everything was fine there. Did height, weight, body fat again. I prefer the University of Hertfordshire. Said body fat was 25% rather than 28, so that's a bonus, and also a kilogram lighter than I thought. So also good. Did a couple of different body fat tests. One with the calipers, not keen on that. Shirt off, looking like a fatty in an Ironman testing area with some people who are a lot fitter than I am. Who certainly look like they are. So did that. That was great. Went on to a functional test with some flexibility. Also, kind of really apt with what I'm working on with Gary and Carlisle. Similar sort of movements to try and understand the range of movement within my kind of my ankles, knees, hips. So really cool. Then did a jump power test, double leg jump with a squat, hold jump, and then a jump like straight up, and then a single leg jump, both left and right. Had to just trying to work out what kind of power I've got. So that was great. Did a gait analysis, running over pressure pads to have a look where your feet are striking. Hopefully, if I've carried on doing the good work that Gary started, they'll be balanced like they're supposed to be. And then we did a running test on a treadmill where it starts at 6 kilometers an hour, which is like a walking pace for 3 minutes, but you have to jog it. And then it goes up to 8 kilometers an hour for 3 minutes, then 10 kilometers an hour for 3 minutes, then 12 kilometers an hour for 3 minutes. That's getting quite quick. That was my kind of, if I'm going to push it on a run, that's my pace there. And that would be my up it for a period of time pace and then drop again, up it. So 12 was quite hard after the preceding 9 minutes, whatever it was. And then up to 14 kilometers an hour. Now that's like me bloody sprinting. So we did about 40 seconds of 14 kilometers an hour after the others, and then we stopped. Then walked into the other side of the building, and we did a lactate threshold on the bike, which again was like 4 minutes at certain revs and another 4 minutes at certain revs, getting higher and higher and higher and higher until your legs give up, basically. Reach their lactate threshold. It's like falling off a cliff. Suddenly done. And then 5 minute break, and then into a VO2 max. Lasted 11 minutes last time, having not done any exercise that day, and then straight into a VO2 max. So this time, I lasted 7.5 minutes after the full day, and it was horrible. But I had my shoes on, my new bike shoe things with clip things, and they make it really quite good actually. I certainly felt more powerful and more kind of like the motion was even. So I was working through the circle, and I felt like I was more powerful through that circle. So I think that certainly helped. And I didn't get home till 5:30 tonight. So it's been a bit of a long day. Scared me slightly with some of his July and August time when it's going to be. I think the longest one is a 6-hour, 160-kilometer bike ride, followed directly by a 2-hour run. That's not much compared to what an Ironman is going to be like, but I feel an awful long way away from that at the moment. Otherwise, absolutely great. I came out of that having tried really hard, but still felt like, I can actually do this. I can do this. And it's just filled me with even more confidence. So, looking forward to the training properly starting, 6 days a week. Smash the training! Right. Average man out.